Oh. Hi everybody, welcome to Millgap Farms. Today we're going to be working on our, well, that's not it, our radio. So this is the part right here we're going to be replacing. This is the volume knob. I broke it. I don't know how I broke it. Probably ran over it a couple times with the side-by-side. Suffice to say, it's broken. So I got a new one ordered. I got it off eBay. Oops, no, hope I didn't break that. And this is what we're going to install. It should take, I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to get it done. I got all my pieces parts here. I got my glasses, got my screwdriver, cup of tea. One of the difficult things is this little guy right here. It's a little door or a latch. It's got to open up to accept the ribbon. Before we put our ribbon connector in, we want to slide this guy in place. Look at that. No way. Went right on in there, didn't it? Now, I'm going to set that ribbon connector right in the space. Latch it down. There we go. That's latched down. Now let's get our screws in there. So they're not the easy to grab. So I set them in there with my tweezers. We can start them with the screwdriver. So the reason I decided to fix it versus buy a new one is that although the radio may cost around $250, I had done a Mars mod on it. And a Mars mod enables you to use other frequencies. It doesn't come from the factory that way, so you have to do a little additional work to get that to happen. Now, if I buy one offline, like I go to eBay and someplace like that and try to buy one, I may not have that modification on that radio. So that's just a little extra money that I didn't want to spend. And I don't think I have to. I think this is going to go back together pretty well. I'm not putting the death grip on it, guys. I'm just doing just enough to get it in there and hold it snug. All right, so we got that in. The next thing we do, we got this. There's a reason why I've got to fix my radio. I know I got 4. I gotta find my 4 screw. I think I dropped it. There we go. Just a little bit snug is all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to really break this thing. Nice and tight there. There we go. We have 2 more screws we're going to install here in just a minute. Now I got this screw and I got this screw. Both of them also have little washers on me. Probably, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really hard for me to hold it. Oop, there it goes. Oh no, I can't even hold on to this thing today. But it does have a washer on it, and that's going to lend itself to keeping this thing waterproof. When I first took this thing apart, I was really nervous. I didn't think I could do it. I really didn't. Here we go. There we go. Make sure, last check on everybody. Good, good, good. Next, got this guy right here. That's going to screw in. That's not right. You're going in here. There we go. Now what this is, it keeps the antenna base from leaking. And that, I'm not sure what that is. Probably something for voice, for a radio, like an earbud or something. And that's going to go in like so. Okay. Now we got one on the side right here. There we go. And we got another screw. It's going to go in like so. And I can get that one with my hands. Tiny. It's really small. So we're going to, oops. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. Here we go. Okay. Now, this guy right here, I've already pulled it out. I did pull it out, but it popped back in. Oh man, that's crazy. There we go. That popped out. Now there's a flat side on there. You guys can see it. And there's a flat side on here. You want to put it the flat to the flat. There we go. Okay. Next antenna. Antenna's in. Power on. All right, let's go get the kids to do a test. Testing, testing, can you hear me? So it's been a couple weeks since I ordered the parts for the Yaesu. They came directly out of China. They sent them over here, and they sent them faster than I thought they would. And I was pretty excited. I went to AliExpress to do it. It worked out well. I've got my part. Let me show you. This is the broken part, and I'll show you what I mean by that. If I can get it out of the box, I call these things ribbons, and it's torn right. You might see it's torn right there. I mean, it's just got a little tear. There you go. You probably can see it now. So it's torn there, and I could have got one for like $8 or $9, but I've got 5 of them in case I tear it again for maybe $25 or $24, maybe, and a couple dollars in shipping. So it wasn't bad. Hopefully I won't tear them up, right? Now this is the part that we originally went to replace, and we did replace it, but I tore the ribbon. So today we're going to put it all back together, and we're going to make it work. So we've already got the one piece on. So I had to make a correction to this right here. There's a little rubber piece in there. I took this out originally and didn't put it back in quite right, and that would have made the radio not waterproof. All right, so now we got that in. We're going to put this in next. The next part we're going to put in is the ribbon as it goes right on this little board right here. And you've got to lift this guy right here up. Lift it up, and then ever so gently put this guy in his place. Okay, got that in. Now the next one is going to go on this one here. It's going to go on the back, and we're going to lift that up like so. And we're going to set it right on in there. Well, that went in kind of easy. All right, that's it. Next, we're going to fold this thing right on over. So I kept wondering if I'd lost screws on those two top. That's not the case. So we're going to set it together. And I got these 2 long screws right here. So you can see the O-rings on this. They're going to go right in here. And they're going to go right through the board. And then they're going to land on the front of the radio face. They're not 4 the same size. There's 4 of the same size that go in the battery area, and there's 2 of those long ones that goes on the top. Okay. This little guy right here, gotta go on your volume control, which is the number, which is what we replaced. And you'll see it's got an O-ring on it. That O-ring is going to maintain the waterproofness. Now I can't say that 100%, but I think we're going to do okay with that. Since I don't have a spanner tool, I'm just going to use a screwdriver, and I'm going to keep twisting until it won't twist anymore. All right, that's as far as that's going to go. Okay, next we're going to put the antenna on. Of course, I don't remember where I put my antenna. Here's my antenna. Nope. That's a broken antenna off a different radio. Here's my antenna. So we're going to take this antenna and we're going to screw it right on back on down, and that's going to make that connection there where it's sealed. The next thing we got to do is put this guy on. There, that guy's on. The last bit is this guy here. Here we go. That's going to work. Next, we're going to put the battery in. You got to put this little guy to get the battery in. You got to hook it right under here. So it slides down. Actually, that's not how it works. Oh, Kevin. All right, we're taking everything back apart, so we put this little part in because I'm an idiot. Next thing to do, set your battery back in. The clip works. Last thing is put our little clip on, our belt clip. Okay, now let's see if it works. So I've got a Bofang. I'm going to use that to see if it works. There we go. Breaker, breaker. Blah, blah, blah. It does work. All in all, it went together pretty easily. The one thing I'll caution you on is handling, let me grab it, your ribbon. This is really delicate, and so if you're pulling that thing apart pretty quickly, you could tear it, and then your radio's not going to work at all, just like mine. So our initial problem was with the volume, and so it broke off. I'm sure the part's still good, but I can't turn the volume on, so we had to replace that. In the process, of course, I broke that. You guys see that? So we had to wait a couple extra weeks, but now this radio is working. It's worth it. It only cost me probably $50 to fix this radio, and a brand new one with the Mars mod is going to run you around $350, I believe. But I will leave a link in the description for this and these parts here in case this is the kind of repair that you need to do. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching the video. Do consider giving us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. We hope you're enjoying our videos as much as we enjoy making them for you. So until next time, God bless you guys.